Hey everybody, Jen Keenan here at the Four Squares Residential Group at Keller Williams Real Estate, coming to you with my Love the Way You Live video series. This month I want to talk about roofs. This is my house behind me, so welcome to my house as always. I recently had my roof done. I've been in my house 15 years this year, and when I bought the house, the roof that was on the house was there, and I didn't know the age of it. And you know, in the past 3 to 4 years, there's been a lot of kind of growth and the roof was just starting to look raggedy. So I knew it was getting time that we had to replace it. So I had a couple of guys come out and look at it from 2 different companies, and I ended up picking one for one particular reason. The company that I chose, and I heard this tip from another friend of mine, so I want to share it with you. They went up into my attic and they looked at the plywood of the roof from underneath, because that way they could determine if any of the plywood sheathing under the roof needed to be replaced when they were quoting the job. Because what you don't want to have happen is that somebody strips off your roof and all the plywood that they discover is damaged and has to be replaced, and it could almost double the cost of your job. So one of the things that you definitely want to have happen is have somebody go into your attic if it's accessible and have them look at the plywood from underneath, because you're gonna get a more accurate quote for your roof by doing that versus waiting until they come out and do the job and you've already hired somebody. Also, I learned that they really don't do roofs on top of roofs anymore. That kind of tactic is old school, and the way that the technology is now with the shingles, you really only want to have one layer on your roof. So if you have a double layer on your roof already, it's going to be stripped off and a new roof will be put on. And if you only have one layer of a roof, as I did, they're going to strip it off anyway and give you a brand new shingle. What I also learned is that there are a plethora of shingle colors out there, so you could pick whatever works for you and for the curb appeal of your home. I used to have a very light blue shingle on my house, and I changed it to this dark charcoal because we were changing some other things around the house in terms of shutters and our door, and just felt that the darker color would look better, and I think we can all agree that it does. So that's pretty much what I have to share about my roof project. It was pretty easy, done in one day. I had a great crew. They did a good job. They cleaned up really well. We've only found a few nails around the yard that were left over and some random shingles, but I would say overall they did a pretty good job. So I hope this helps you a little bit in terms of picking your roof and educating you a little bit on what it's like to get a new roof on your house. It was not scary at all. I'll just leave it at that as far as home projects go. So again, thanks so much for watching, and until next month, I hope you love the way you live.